The faculty and staff of International Leadership of Texas welcome you to the 2023 commencement of ILTexas Garland High School. The commencement ceremony is a festive yet serious occasion. The festivity manifests itself in caps and gowns worn by the graduates, the faculty adorned in academic regalia, the music provided by classmates, and the words of encouragement from today's speakers. The seriousness of the ceremony culminates with the graduates and conferring diplomas, which signifies the hard work of all involved. In order to maintain proper decorum, we remind you of the following. Signs, fireworks, balloons, flowers, bottles, beach balls, drugs, and alcohol are not permitted. Noisemakers of any kind, including air horns, drums, trumpets, are strictly prohibited. Please silence all phones and electronic devices. Young children in need of attention should be escorted out of the auditorium. Disruptive behavior of any kind, including shouting, yelling, or other demonstrations during the ceremony, are prohibited. Guests are expected to remain seated for the entire ceremony, to refrain from leaving their seats in order to take pictures, and to not talk to the graduates or leave prior to the conclusion of the ceremony. Anyone violating the statement of decorum will be asked to leave and will be escorted out by security immediately. The International Leadership of Texas wishes to continue our proud tradition of permitting each graduate to shake hands with the president of the school board and the superintendent as the graduate's name is spoken. The last graduate is as important as the first. As a result, applause and other recognition of the conferring of diplomas are expected to be limited to a joint effort at the conclusion of the ceremony. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of the colors, the singing of the national anthem, and the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Welcome to the 2023 graduation ceremony of the International Leadership of Garland High School. Tonight, we celebrate our journey. We celebrate our victories, and we look ahead to the future before us, knowing that we're equipped to make a difference in our world.
Bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de 2023 del Liderazgo Internacional de la Escuela Secundaria Texas Garland. Esta noche celebramos nuestro viaje, celebramos nuestras victorias y miramos hacia el futuro que tenemos ante nosotros, sabiendo que estamos equipados para marcar la diferencia en nuestro mundo.
欢迎来到德州国际领袖学校嘉兰高中2023届的毕业典礼。今晚我们为我们的旅途庆祝，为我们的胜利欢呼。展望未来，我们学习自己已做好准备，改变世界。
There have been many of us on our journey, and tonight we would like to recognize a few. On the stage this evening are the following.
Board Member Dr. Lynn Beach.
Board Member, Brigadier General Marcella Monahan.
Superintendent Mr. Eddie Conger.
Area Superintendent Nadia Ayala.
Deputy Superintendent of School Leadership, Dr. Thomas Seabury.
Deputy Superintendent of Academics and Student Services, Dr. Laura Carrasco.
Principal Karen Marks.
Associate Principal Doug Miller,
Senior Counselor Gregory Davis,
Senior Grade Level Administrator Estrella Ibarra.
and finally, the senior class representatives on stage, Cynthia Tran, Elaine Tran, Jin C. Max Chen, Nicholas Tolan, Jong Hun Gray Yun, Ziad Akhtar.
and we are Jasmine Crutchfield,
Grecia Lopez Longorio.
And James Tran.
We would like to recognize special guests in the audience members of the ILTexas Cabinet and Extended Cabinet.
Additionally, we would like to recognize Assistant Principals Donna Lynn and Claudia Vera, Counselors Jerry Davis, Dean of College Advising Sarah Morgan, 11th grade GLA Wendy Kramer, 10th grade GLA Peggy Huang, 9th grade GLA Josh Siemens. Finally, we thank our teachers, school staff, family and friends who have enriched our journey, supported us, and have helped make us the young men and women that we have become. Thank you for sharing this evening with us. Now please join me in welcoming Cynthia Tran and Elaine Tran, who will give our student reflection.
Hello and welcome to our friends, families, faculty, and the graduating class of 2023. We made it.
My name is Bang of Cynthia Tran,
And my name is Elaine Tran.
and we are very honored to be representing the ILTexas Garland High School class of 2023.
Today marks a momentous occasion in our lives. We have reached a milestone that we have been striving towards since we were very young. But let us not forget the challenges we faced. The road was long, filled with unexpected turns and moments of self-doubt. Despite it all, we have made it here today, and that is a testament to our strength and resilience.
Looking back on the past 4 years, they were anything but ordinary. Some of you have literally grown taller, but all of us as a whole have grown in courage, resilience, and compassion. Together, we overcome obstacles that once seemed difficult, and we have witnessed unwavering commitments to excellence even in the face of adversity.
Yet, in the midst of this chaos, we found strength in each other, adapted to new ways of learning, supported one another through virtual platforms, and discovered new depths of resilience. Junior year of high school brought new faces, new challenges, and new health precautions. But through it all, there is one constant: our welcoming spirit. I have been with ILTexas for 7 years, and I have seen firsthand how you all embody the value of inclusivity. You welcome others with open arms and offer assistance whenever needed. That is what makes our campus special. As we move on to the next chapter of our lives, I encourage you to continue lending a helping hand to those around you. These small yet meaningful interactions are what build lasting friendships and connections. Never underestimate the power of a simple smile or a gesture of kindness.
As a first-year international student transferring as a senior, I was in the process of juggling 8 subjects, learning 2 new languages, and navigating the college application process. Any fears I had of not fitting in or feeling lost were erased by the kindness of the people around me. From the students to the staff, I was taken in as if I had never left home. I was never treated differently because of my language skills or lack of familiarity with the country. To everyone who has been a part of my journey this year, I am very proud to have been a part of your high school experience. Remember the leadership traits we've witnessed in our friends: dependability, loyalty, tact, and unselfishness. These will serve you well in uncertain times. Surround yourself with those who embody these traits to achieve your goals just as those next to you have.
There's one last message I would like to share with the class. To my fellow classmates that have been with ILTexas since 5th grade, I hope you guys remember what you guys said at 5th grade graduation. Step by step, day by day, getting better in my way. Because that's exactly what I saw you all fulfill. So take your struggles as an opportunity of growth and not a weakness.
Our Mentor program has given me the chance to connect with students of diverse backgrounds and make lifelong friendships. Through this program, I've been able to learn about different cultures and ways of life, which has been an invaluable experience. It's hard to overstate how important this opportunity has been for me, and I'm so grateful for the chance to be a part of it.
$23 million in scholarships, 1,400 college applications. These are not just numbers, but a testament to the power of us working together. As we gather here today in our cap and gowns, I want to remind you that you deserve to be here, so cherish it. Remember those who have supported us along the way. Never forget each other, because once an eagle, always an eagle.
So, class of 2023, we're officially signing out. Together, one last time.
Good luck, and thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Eddie Conger, our founder and superintendent.
Congratulations, class of 23. Your hard work and your perseverance has earned you this spot, this milestone tonight. Parents, thank you for loving your children, for supporting your children, for having patience with your children, and having patience with us. And thank you for your perseverance, especially Driveline, all those years. But you have contributed for your children to be here tonight just as much as any of the rest of us have, or more so. With the exception of the teachers and those who support the teachers, thank you for everything that you have done, all of your hard work, all of your perseverance, all of your encouraging the students, and at times pushing the students to help them to get through Eagle Academy to be here tonight. Students, this is your night, and you are going to celebrate tonight. But then tomorrow, I'm going to challenge you to be back on duty, to do your duty. And I know that you understand servant leadership. I know that you understand others before self. And I want to make sure that others before self, that you know that does not mean to not take care of yourself. If you ever need help, ask for it. That's a sign of strength so that you can be stronger tomorrow to be able to lead others. You've learned 3 languages, but all of that tied together with servant leadership. Garland High School, over these last 8 years that we've had graduates, many have served and are serving in the military. In every branch of service from Garland High School, to include an officer in the United States Navy and an officer in the Space Command. They understand servant leadership. But you do not have to serve in the military to lead with a servant's heart. And what we need from you is in every class that you take at the university, every job that you take after that, in your family life, lead with a servant's heart. Your family's depending upon it, the community is depending upon it, our state and our country is depending upon it. But I am 100% confident that y'all are prepared, and I'm 100% confident that you will not let us down. Congratulations, class of 23. Sheshe, muchas gracias. Thank you. And it's now my privilege to introduce the area superintendent, Ms. Nadia Ayala.
I would like to introduce the ILTexas Garland Choir. Come on up. ILTexas Garland Choir. We are ready for you. Good evening, graduates, parents, and honored guests. It is my great pleasure to introduce the principal of our school, Karen Marks, who is a founding member of International Leadership of Texas and is the second employee hired at Garland High School. Over 10 years ago, she embarked on her journey with ILTexas Garland High School, serving as a geometry teacher, a grade level administrator, and unofficially taking on the responsibilities of an associate principal. She has been with ILTexas. She has been the principal with ILTexas Garland High School for 6 years. Mrs. Marks has been a driving force in shaping the academic and social environment of this institution. She has been instrumental in the success of our students, staff, and teachers, and is the reason why we celebrate many of our traditions we have today, such as our International Festival and Service Expo. Throughout her tenure, she has consistently demonstrated remarkable leadership, vision, and dedication, always prioritizing the interests of the students. She is truly an inspiration. She is my inspiration. Without further ado, I am honored to introduce our beautiful ILTexas Garland High School principal, Miss Karen Marks.
Okay, I have to get the box. It's been a little while since I've had to stand on a box. Good evening, buenas noches, wan shang hao, and to our parents and families joining us live from Korea, Vietnam, and China, good morning, wa shang hao, chao boi song, annyeong haseyo. A familiar African proverb roughly translates to, "It takes a village to raise a child." Each graduate here tonight has had a village of people who have supported, encouraged, and nurtured their dreams and helped make today possible. Seniors, please stand and give your families, faculty, and guests a round of applause. Thank you. Be seated. I am honored to have the opportunity to be here with you and celebrate the accomplishments of this amazing group of students. Garland High School had the privilege of graduating the first class of International Leadership of Texas in 2016, establishing a legacy of excellence. Each class since then has broken barriers, raised the bar, and made us proud. Even in such outstanding company, the class of 2023 has been truly exceptional. The ILTexas mission starts with, "We prepare students for exceptional leadership roles." The students before you today have interacted with world leaders, designed and implemented assemblies, founded and led clubs, learned to be both leaders and followers, and they are truly poised to live the last line of the student pledge by changing the world. Every graduate here has demonstrated servant leadership by completing at least 15 hours of community service per year, and this class has collectively completed over 13,000 hours during their time at GHS. 27 graduates have earned service medals, and 3 graduates have earned a gold medal with over 500 hours of service. These students have mastered English, Spanish, and Chinese languages. 40 graduates before you tonight have earned the Triliteracy Award with demonstrated fluency in all 3 languages, and 16 students have taken college-level courses in high school by completing advanced placement or dual credit level courses in English, Spanish, and Chinese. If you earned a service medal or a Triliteracy Cord, students, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. And as we have come to expect from our graduates, the students here today have demonstrated strength in mind, body, and character, winning competitions in athletics, the arts, and academics. And the 133 students of the class of 23 earned over $23 million in scholarships to some of the most prestigious universities in the world. Graduates, you have met or exceeded our expectations for you, and we are proud of you. Whether you joined us this year or started with us as a founding student, I hope you take with you the lessons you learned during your days with us as you get ready to leave the nest of Garland High School and begin your next adventure. As important as the academic lessons were, even more, I hope that you learned that character is more than 14 words on a wall or what is discussed in leadership class and ASD. Character is the foundation upon which the story of your life is built, brick by brick, action by action. The world you step into may seem chaotic and overwhelming at times, but I hope you learned that challenges are a little easier to face when you have great people beside you, even when you can only see them on Zoom. Eagles in the wild don't fly in flocks, but the students of ILTexas do. I hope you learned that you do not have to wait to be invited to the table. You have not only a right, but a responsibility to share your passion, perspective, and uniqueness with the world. And by being surrounded by classmates from literally around the globe, I hope you have learned that everyone has a story, and your life is enriched by listening to the voice of others. You have learned 3 languages. I hope you also learned that kindness is the universal language spoken by everyone, and it is most important when life is most difficult. Living a life of purpose means that you have to go beyond, seek challenges, live outside your comfort zone, and dare to believe that while you will never stop learning and growing, right now, today, you have everything you need to take your next step forward confidently and courageously. As you start the next phase of your journey, know that you are never alone. Forever and always, you are an eagle. You are a flock of eagles, and you will soar. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce to you the class of 2023 Private School Salutatorian, Jinxi Max Chen.
I think I don't need the box. So, good evening to all of my peers that are graduating and their family that came to witness this moment. I'm blessed to be offered the chance to stand here as a salutatorian of the private school section of ILTexas and give a speech to all of my fellow graduates here today. During the first 10 days of my arrival in America, I was confused, clueless about my new school, my life, and the future. I chose to go beyond my comfort zone. I left all my friends and families behind to be in a foreign country and struggle to fit in. The surge of loneliness almost made me want to give in. But then I remember what my father always tell me. There will always be things in this world that you would have to discover by yourself. Until this day, his words are still what prompted me to keep being curious, to observe and explore new things around me. It was those words that encouraged me to make my first important decision in my life, that is to study in the United States. And now that I've met all the amazing people here at ILTexas, I could never say I regretted the choice I made then. ILTexas as a whole is a diverse community. Nowhere else would I be able to talk and be friends with people from these many countries and backgrounds like I do here. During this last of my 12 academic years, the fondness of music has motivated me to join the band club led by Kelvin Lam and learn how to play bass guitar. I was also assisted by Mr. Paradise and Mr. Shin and Mr. Castillo with learning how to play the baritone. I'm very grateful for that. I believe learning those two instruments this year has helped further extend my comfort zone being here in the US. Things have not been easy, but I'm glad I have the help of my fellow bandmates and the teachers. Last but not least, I would like to thank my parents, Mr. Chen Yan and Mrs. Yingqing, for always supporting me to chase my dream. 我非常感激你们一如既往的支持我去追逐我的理想，感谢你们给予我生命和一切。Thank you all to all my teachers for enjoying my followed English skills for the past 2 years. Thank you, Cynthia Chuan and Henry Chen for helping me fix my application essay, even though that didn't really make the whole process easier. Thank you, Liam and Jerry, for teaching me how to play League of Legends. For your information, I deleted that game immediately after 1 match. Thank you all for listening. This is the end of my speech.
It is now my honor to introduce the class of 2023 Public School Salutatorian, Nicholas Toland.
Excuse me, I'm short. I'd like to start this off by hoping that the microphone doesn't fall off again. Okay, cool. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, teachers, students, mom, dad, my brother, and the class of 2023. It's an honor to be speaking up here to all of y'all. We made a lot of memories this year, some sweet, some bitter, some violent. But all in all, it's what makes this year special to all of us. As we begin our transition to adulthood, I would like to reflect upon the times that made us and broke us into who we are today. From our freshman year and eternal spring break, where we were spirited away into a lengthy 2.5 years of isolation and became intimately familiar with each other's ceiling fans and overbearing pets. To our junior year, where we stepped out of the trenches and back into the light of society, specifically the blinding fluorescence of the school gym. To where we are now, tired and wanting to be relieved of our high school duties once and for all. But in the end, we made it here. Despite the obstacles that kept appearing in our path, we faced all sorts of hardships getting here, each unique in their own special way, requiring insane amounts of flexibility and persistence from all of us to make it through each and every concrete wall of problems that seemed to appear from the brush. However, through that, we still managed to do great things. From the coveted International Festival, we were able to do the impossible task, have everyone present. To the Mid-Autumn Festival, where we watched Alan fling around a student in musical chairs. We were able to, despite everything, make most of our time here in ILTexas. I remember Jacob riding around in his tiny RC car that sounded like he was living agony driving down the hall. No wonder why he made best car for the yearbook. And Liam's wonderful top performance during the Chinese festival, at the risk of a concussion to himself. Nevertheless, we made plenty of new memories, some close and intimate, and others widely shared by the school. However, we've also learned many new lessons. We learned how to improvise with our limited resources and run wonderful student-led productions celebrating the diversity of our school and our unique interests, alongside allowing us to see Coach Roberts pregnant for a day. We learned how to persevere, surviving the rapid changes of COVID, teachers, and the school's curse of technological issues. But most importantly, we learned how to work as a community. When I arrived at this school in 8th grade, I had no concept of community or campus culture. I was not provided with the opportunity to develop the unique sense of pride that comes with progressing through life with the same people and sharing your achievements throughout the unique and various stages of your education. Our culture is so dominant and so strong that you could even say we had the school spirit of a high school that actually has a tackle football team. Go Eagles. Nonetheless, I am proud to say that I will be graduating in the class of 2023. As horrifically slow and bullet fast these years have passed by, I can definitely say I wouldn't trade this experience for anything less than the McDonald's 10-piece. I'm kidding, of course. This year has been a pleasure, and I wish all good luck in college and all of your future endeavors. Thank you.
It is now my honor to introduce the class of 2023 private school valedictorian, Jong Hyun Gray Yun.
Buenas tardes a todos los padres y familiares de los graduados. Good evening, parents, staff, and graduates. After 12 long years of school, we have finally made it. For graduation, you're told to wear your cap and gown. Hopefully you remember to wear something underneath. My name is Jong-hoon Yoon. I want to start off tonight by saying thank you to a couple of members that have helped me and guided me through high school. Mr. Gary for being a great role model to me. Miss Ana Flores and Mrs. Wen for being my mothers here in America and the love they showed me. Also to my Korean brothers that played a huge role in my life at the dorm. Los quiero mucho. And I heard Mr. Conger loves his Texas A&M. So I will be a student and study hard at the best university in Texas. the University of Texas in Austin. Go Longhorns! Uh, I am an international student from South Korea. When I first came here, my English was very bad, and I felt cultural differences. So my self-esteem naturally fell, and I was scared to talk to people. At first, I regretted coming to America, and that was the hardest time for me. But there were some friends who talked to me first, so I was able to become more active and adapt to a new life. Thank you to all of my friends. Also, learning leadership traits in ILTexas, I am able to know how I should show leadership in society. When I came to ILTexas, I started cooking with my friends in the dorm, learning to be independent. I almost threw up when I went fishing with the international student in the Pacific Ocean. I do not think there are many people who can have such hard but also happy experiences. Through these experiences, I could be a stronger and better person now. Without my parents' support, all these things would have been just my imagination. Now we have to accomplish our dreams. I will also go to a college and study hard for my goal, but I will miss everything I have spent in ILTexas, especially Eagle Academy. Many failures and trials will bother you in the future, but I believe you will overcome and learn from them. Don't ever give up just because everything doesn't go your way and keep failing. Also, don't let your guard down and try to achieve more even though everything goes well. Lastly, I love my parents who always support and devote themselves to me on my side. If I have a next slide, I want to be born again as the son of my parents. 사랑합니다, 엄마, 아빠. Thank you.
It is now my honor to introduce the class of 2023 Public School Valedictorian, Ziad Akhtar.
Welcome to everyone. After a long 4 years, we have finally reached the culmination of high school. I'm certain that many of you feel a concurrent sense of liberation as I do, to finally being set free. I would just like to say that to reach this juncture requires a considerable effort, and so there is success in the fact that we have endured. For many of us, there were places we felt inadequate, or decisions we would have made differently if presented the opportunity. However, it is impossible to alter the past. The important aspect is to step forward into the future, irrespective of its destination, with unwavering focus and intent. The essence of our existence is not determined by the extent of our accomplishments, but instead by how our experiences shape us and the advancement we undergo as we endeavor towards the future. Thank you.
Dr. Beach, I do hereby certify that the candidates gathered here today have completed the coursework required by the state of Texas and the International Leadership of Texas Schools and have earned the right to graduate.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I accept the certification and declare that each of these candidates be presented with their diploma.
Siyad Akhtar.
Chang Hun Gray Wen.
Nicholas Tolan.
Chen Jinxi Max Chen.
Jasmine Alice Crutchfield. Grecia Lopez Longorio.
Bao Nguyen Ding Dia Tran.
Elaine Tran. James Tran. Bushra Abdul Baki. Evelyn Citlali Aguilera. Anthony Jean Aguirre Moreno. Rakan Ahmed Al-Husseini. Citlali Araujo Guzman. Samantha Grace Bernal. Gerardo Isidro Berumen Jr. Lauren Kate Berumen. Michael Joseph Broussard. Lena Ray Brown. Thomas Earl Brown. Lisette Capetillo. Diana Camila Cardoso Medina. Adriana Abigail Carrillo. Karen Areli Castellanos Álvarez. Eric Brandon Castillo García. Jasmine Shaed.
Chanjun Her Henry Chen. Changchi Zhang Chen. Chen Weilun Liam Chen.
Brittany Corrales. Daniela Cortinas.
Anvet Dan.
Catherine Abigail de León. Zoe Alexandra Díaz. Miss Isabel Sosandin. Jessica Abigail Domínguez. Andy Giovanni Escobedo Moreno. Valeria Esquivel. Alan Flores. Daniela Nicole Flores. Ruth Abigail Flores Ortiz. Esther Forloncho. Naomi Nicole Garay Montoya. Michelle Natalia Garcia. René Junior Garcia. Amelia Marie Gilly. Ariane Gomez. Mario Antonio Gómez. Fernando Daniel González. Maximus Gómez. Norbert Jean Graves. Brian Fernando Burola. Daniela Jasmine Guzman. Zainab Hamed. Miranda Faith Hansen. Mohammed Jer Hassan. Liane Rashad Hegassi. Everardo Hernández Méndez. Mia Hernández. Nancy Hernández Vega. Gonzalo Germán Izquierdo Mori. Aaron Shion. Eden Beharu Kedrir. Amina Khan. Michael Kim.
Sharon Crystal Lee.
Andre Javier Lemes. Jacob Andres Llano Watts. Andrea Lopez. Benjamín López. Jesús Abraham López. Jonathan López. Hannah Alexandria Lauk. Marciana Matarang. Abigail Martinez. Brenda Martínez. Daniel Alejandro Martínez Funes. Emilio José Martín Vaquero. Carla Martínez. Leonardo Martínez. Melissa Martínez Bojorquez. Oliver Martínez Patricio. Ethan Metaferia. Angie Selena Mogollón Gaviera. Sandy Samantha Morales del Cid. Saraí Muñoz. Tasneem Nofal. Adriana Elizabeth Niola. Daniel Onwanka. Christopher James O'Connell. Abukuholua Okunare. Dani Samael Orellana Espinal. Lady Fabiola Orozco Quiñones. Carol Tatiana Ortega Rojas. Ashley Oteng Mensah. Julio César Patricio Hernández. Sarah Petridis.
Hoa An Pham. Newton Tak Pham.
Amanda Polo. Jessica Kate Puente. Darius Roberts. Michaela Robertson. Mia Yaribed Rosales. Justin Henry Scott Rayburn. Neil Harad Sabir. Vijanayi Keen Beras Sayonon Kabutichi. Jasmine Salazar. Gael Salinas. Maya Janae Smith. Nasai Solomon. Eric Joel Sosa Moreno. Skylar Lamar Spears. Alexandra Tapia. Katie Viana Romo Thomas. Paul Gustavo Ornelas Thompson. Nicolás Alexander Tobar. Eder Alexander Treviño. Aaron Adewale Tunde. Maite Valdez Díaz. Natalie Amber Bailon. Gael José Vázquez. Eileen Vega Rodríguez. Eric Vega Valdivia. Priscila Vega. Adalci Merari Villarreal. Christopher Villagómez Alonso. Melanie Villarreal. Jaden Pierce Williams. Fiona Dakiol Psychosi. Jordan Jean. Dayanara Guadalupe Cetina.
Receiving our most important one, Chen Jinxi, Max Chen to the left.
Buenas noches. Good evening. Senior class, 2023 graduates. Please stand. And move your tassel to the right, to the left. And hurrah! Remain stand for the pledges.
Fellow graduates, please join me in the ILTexas pledge. I pledge to be a servant leader and put others before myself. I will serve others, respect others, and encourage others. When I graduate from ILTexas, I will be a healthy person with a strong mind and character who speaks at least 3 languages. I will change the world. Yo cambiaré el mundo. 我会改变世界. Please remain standing for the alma mater.
ILTexas, sweet our years with thee. Always grateful our hearts will be for abundant opportunities and international communities. Powerful our foundation stands. We lead with fortitude hand in hand. How treasure stands maroon and white. Eagle soaring fierce fast flight.
We are going to exit out to a courtyard. And when you exit the auditorium, it will be to your left. That will be where we will take our picture of throwing the caps. We ask that all guests remain seated and refrain from leaving until the graduates and faculties have recessed. Thank you.